Yo, it's JP, and right now I'm bringing you an absolutely filthy chess game that I just finished playing. I'm very proud of this one. As you can see, inching ever closer to 1600. This game actually pushed me to 1582. And I recently learned a new line in the Pirk defense, which I employed in this game to devastating effect for white. So e4, prevent the push, just develop my knight. I'm just going to turn the engine off. And here's the start of the line. So my idea is to capture this pawn. The only way white can recapture is by taking, and then I have a central pawn push which forks two pieces protected by my queen. So he falls for it. And now I'm forking the two. So I won a pawn, and now I'm looking to gain a piece back. So he captures, I capture. And now he wants to hold on to this pawn. So I attack it a second time. Queen and rook. He defends it. And now, instead of retreating my queen or attacking the pawn again, I decided to push this pawn with tempo against the knight with an intention of creating a double attack on this piece. I calculated he would go here, just placing it on a really awkward square. And I think my position would have been fine there, but he actually, and this is the best engine move, but he blunders. So he tries to counterattack my queen. And I took full advantage of this. Notice I have two attackers on this knight right now, and his only defender is the queen. So that's just, I have now won a piece on move 9. And this guy isn't some random fucking idiot. He was over 1550 rated before this game. I'm sorry, almost 1550. He was 1548 from Japan. So he didn't see it. Now I'm up a knight. And if he doesn't accept this queen trade, then I'm going to win this pawn and this rook. And potentially this rook. Because if I capture this, he has to get this out of the way. I then capture the rook. He has to move the king out of the way because he'll be in check with my queen up here. And then I win the other rook. And I'll be up 1, 2, 3 pieces and a pawn. Insane. So he has to take the queen. He takes. So queens are off the board. I'm up a piece. He develops his knight. I castle. I have an open F file. He's still not castled. And I have this advanced pawn here, which seems vulnerable to attack, but I actually use this to my advantage. So he goes to attack this pawn. He moves his... I develop my knight, and he develops a rook to the center. So I attack the rook. I calculated that if he tries to kick my bishop away with this move, that I could take with the pawn. And then when he takes my pawn with his pawn, I take back, and then I have a fork on both rooks. And if he pushes this, then I just win the exchange. So he moved his rook out of the way. And I've developed my knight here with the intention of, if he captures my pawn, I will capture this pawn. But he tries instead to kick my bishop away first. So I had another idea. Intermezzo, check on the king. See what he does. He decides to move his king out of the way. So this knight is protected by this pawn now. And my bishop, this is a tactical retreat. Now I'm coming for this pawn. This pawn is not guarded, and it's on the same diagonal as this king. I'm looking to make a reveal check. So he captures. I capture. Not only did I take this pawn, even if he moves out of the way of the reveal check, I'm still attacking this pawn too. So yes, we just traded pawn for pawn, but I have my eyes on another pawn. And if he doesn't take his king off the diagonal, I can take, you'll see. So he tries to kick my bishop away. Reveal check. He has to move the king. I now have an attack on this knight. I'm sorry. So he could either have moved his king or captured this. So he captures, and I take his knight with tempo on the rook. And he missed it. Even if he played the best move here, which was, the engine says all three of these are good. So he retreats his rook. I can check his king over here. He can't capture with the pawn, and I win the exchange. It's minus 7.6 on move 20. The game is totally over. So I was just really happy with myself, how I was able to keep up the pressure this game. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Gonna reach that 1600 real soon. Stay tuned. I'll see you in the next video.